Co-presidents Musk and Trump have fired about 6,000 veterans and have started massive cuts to veteran services.
That doesn't mean that we forget our veterans by any means. We are going to care for them in the right way, but perhaps they're not fit to have a job at this moment.
3 key facts about the Musk-Trump attacks on veterans. Number 1. When this administration trash talks federal workers, they're talking about a lot of veterans. Veterans comprise about 30% of the federal workforce that Musk and Trump are so gleeful about slashing. By February, they had already fired about 6,000 vets.
I felt betrayed.
My world came crashing down.
It's a disservice to our service.
It's an abject betrayal.
As the worker purge continues, vets will be disproportionately hurt.
We've been fighting for 20 years to get the veterans' unemployment rate down. This is going to blow it up.
Number 2. DOGE plans to cut more than 80,000 VA jobs this year.
A lot of people are going to die because they're not getting their medication or their mental health.
It's a frightening prospect.
They're going to cut our benefits? Are you kidding me?
This will hurt veterans both because of the services they'll lose and because so many of the fired VA staffers will be veterans themselves. Number 3. Trump has shown contempt for veterans and service members his whole life.
I always wanted to get the Purple Heart.
After dodging the draft with his bone spurs, he bragged that his love life was equivalent to military service because of all the STIs he risked.
It is your personal Vietnam, isn't it?
It is my personal
It is. You've said that many
I feel
times.
like a great and very brave soldier.
In 1991, Trump successfully fought to have disabled veterans who operated vending carts kicked off Fifth Avenue because he felt they were a, quote, detriment to the neighborhood and Trump Tower. Trump also cheated Gold Star widow Cheryl Lankford out of her husband's death benefits with his fraudulent Trump University scam. As a candidate, Trump demeaned John McCain and all POWs for being captured.
I like people that weren't captured, okay? I hate to tell you.
As president, Trump called fallen American service members losers and suckers. This has been confirmed by his own former chief of staff, John Kelly. So when Trump denies it, he's also calling a retired 4-star general whose son died in combat a liar. Trump also tried to cut $450 million for unhoused veterans. And Trump is disgusted by wounded heroes. Retired General Mark Milley described Trump's revulsion at having to greet a soldier in a wheelchair. Milley says Trump berated him afterwards, saying, "Why do you bring people like that here? No one wants to see that. The wounded." Of course, Trump later went on to suggest General Milley should be executed. And in the thick of the pandemic, Trump risked the lives of Gold Star families by meeting with them after he had already tested positive for COVID but was keeping it secret. And then he even had the audacity to suggest it was the Gold Star families who got him sick.
They come within an inch of my face sometimes. They want to hug me and they want to kiss me. And they do. It's obviously dangerous.
He was talking about how those Gold Star families were a danger to him. He hugged and kissed them while he knew he had a deadly disease that would go on to almost kill him? Oh, and by the way, Musk is also a draft dodger. He has admitted that one of the reasons he left South Africa was to get out of military service. But Musk and Trump are playing with political fire by attacking veterans.
These are people who've honorably served their country and want to continue to serve their country, but they're also fighters.
At the beginning of the Great Depression, World War I veterans, many of whom had lost their jobs, marched on Washington demanding benefits. One of the worst things President Hoover did politically was to pick a fight with them. Musk and Trump could stand to learn a lesson from history. I'm Alan Piper at A Piper 13 and Piperama. Follow Courier Newsroom for the facts you need.